Hi there, welcome to another Cattington update. This one's number 56. So we've done some extra work around the signal box and the fiddle yard. I want to show you that. I'm quite happy with that. I've got some guest locos, which you've probably seen on the thumbnail, and also I've got some new four-wheeled carriages. So see you in a minute. Hello all, I wanted to show you these coaches I picked up. So these are just four-wheeled Hornby coaches, very similar to ones I've had in the past. I've got 4 of these types as well, exactly the same mould, but these are absolutely beautiful. I really do love the livery on those. The only issue I've had with these is, let's do it again, they don't roll very well, and fortunately it's easy enough to fix. As you can see, this is one I've done, which is rolling really nicely. So all I've done with that is taken out the wheel sets and I put a drop of oil in the hole where the point ends up, and I've actually discovered something quite surprising. So bring my caddy over. Here's one without its wheels, but you can see here this has got really heavy black paint on it, and it's, when the wheels come out, it chips it away to leave a blue undercoat. Now I don't know if that's the original mould colour coming through. I was just a little bit surprised. So for anybody who wants to know, that's the oil pen I'm using. I'm just using it to dab in these little axle holes here, and it really does make a difference. So if you've got anything that's dragging and it's not other things, then try that. This is my other coach, the older coach. You can see, well, they are slightly different. So this one's got a little bit more detail, or it's just a little bit cleaner. I don't know which. I don't know, like for like, I guess. But yeah, just found that was interesting with the blue paint. So you might not see them in the running session today, but you certainly will see them very soon. Hello, so you can see one of our guest locos proudly sitting there on the track. That's the standard 4MT. You'll see more of her later. But what I want to show you right now is the track. So this is where I've been ballasting recently. I've also painted the black in to make it look darker, closer to the rails. And then I've also rusted the rails as well. And then obviously I've cleaned them on top to make sure the loco still can pick up properly. The only things I haven't done, oh look, there's another standard 4, is towards the end of the tracks. I've cleaned it on top, but I've deliberately left it unclean on the very top of the track because the buffers are going to go there, and I'm unlikely to run a train all the way to the very end. Or at least that's what I'm thinking at the moment. So as well as doing that part, I also worked on some of the kind of ballast area and extra bits beyond, and I've now made this part over here a little bit nicer. Let's just bring a bit of light in because I'm in my own shadow. A few shrubs and things, bit of extra gravel and whatnot, different colours, and then just some railway junk. Don't particularly like these plastic wheels I've got, but these metal ones look quite nice. They do the job, but the plastic ones just stand out. I can probably weather them down and make them look a bit better that way. Hello. So, what a beautiful picture, eh? I'm tempted to just leave it like that for a while, but best not, eh? It is a video after all. So I want to show you the 3 guest locos I've got this time round. He's a very kindly lent from Nick again. I borrowed the warships off him last time. I've now borrowed the standards 4 and 5s off him. He clearly trusts me for some reason. And these are absolutely beautiful. They really are. These are all Bachmann. There's a variation on new and old, weathered and not weathered, and standard. So this one, standard 4. This one here on the outside is also standard 4. And I've got standard 5 in the middle. Don't know why I've done it that way, I just did. So they all run really well. I've just literally filmed the running session, so I know they work really well. These, well, you can't see, the points I have down here are the simple standard points. They manage them. They're not totally smooth all the time. They're just so beautiful to watch. As you can see, she has absolutely no problems there. She, if I get the right box of this, whoops, she is this version here, wherever it's gone. So it's the standard class 4 mixed traffic, and it's the BR Black Lake Crest weathered, but it's also the exclusive to the Bachmann Collectors Club. So that's what she is. Right, next I want to show you the standard 5 moving. Correctly set my points, it'll probably help. Hang on. There we go. And again, she is absolutely gorgeous. Clearly, she's not weathered. And with her being a standard 5, she's very similar to a standard 4. These are obviously all Riddle's designs. But I think the standard 5 just has higher boiler pressure, so she can pull a little bit more. There she goes. Back onto our isolation part there. So she is the 5. Let's get this right. It's here. So standard class 5 MT. And so next we've got the final standard 4. The wrong way. There she comes. You can see here I've got my points. She makes it. I'm not sure how she would do on speed, but she makes it. Yeah, so here you can finally see the 2 standard 4s nearly together. Let's bring her forward. Like I say, these are both Bachmann. It's just the weathering on the far one is different, and it's got a different chimney for some reason. And as you can see, slightly different tenders, but again, great on detail. And here's the box end for that standard 4. So it's a BR line black with early emblem, and that's its number.